They said the top is a lonely place. They didn't tell me I'd have to build it myself. Let's work.
Yeah, they praying for my downfall. It's a long way from the attic. My mind is a labyrinth, my soul is pure static. They call my brain automatic, it's autocratic, cinematic. But the crown's so heavy, man, this whole thing's getting problematic. Pen touches the pad, it's a singing some conjuring verses. Curses and curses, the purpose is bursting the bubble of perfect suburban curses. I am the serpent they heard of in sermons, the verbal disturbance. Your latest single sound like the demo tape's rough draft that I crumpled up and tossed in the trash can and laughed. Word for dough graph, I'm a motion picture. You're just a flicker, I'm the whole scripture. They hang on my word like a cliffhanger fixture. They say they self-made, that's a lie that they chosen to tell. They need a ghostwriter just to pen their apology note. After they hear this and the shock makes them slit their own throat with my quote. They want the blueprint to the Parthenon I'm building with rhymes, but the foundation's my pain, they can't afford the design. This ain't a house of cards, this is a cathedral of thought, and you're a tourist taking pictures of the God that you're not. The labyrinth in my attic's a ridiculous construct, a beautiful madness where sanity's fiscally bankrupt. But every manic obsession I jot on the page in the session becomes a national treasure, a lesson in verbal aggression. Listen, I walk this path with my soul, the only one of my kind, and pour my soul in the track till there's nothing left on my mind. They're playing tic-tac-toe, thinking 3 in a row's a victory. I'm calculating trajectories through rap history. You cram for the bar exam, you're just trying to pass the test. I am to borrow my standards, or will put the rest of the class in distress. My train of thought is a runaway freight train coming to steal behemoth. Watch out, yours is a second-hand scooter that you can't even keep the key in. I'm afraid of my own potential, the power I hold is immense. My subconscious is a cage full of monsters, and I'm the one picking the fence. The only light at the end of the tunnel's the fire I'm becoming. So you can run from the noise that you want, but you can't outrun the drumming. What more was forged in files of ciphers you wouldn't last a minute in, where every syllable scrutinized by a jury of cynics and synonyms. Spitting villains, I was just chilling, building my skill till it became a killing. Planting my roots where they salted the earth to block all the roots. Now my family tree's a whole forest, what's a couple of sprouts? They call my rain a flash flood, a temporary thing. I said let it rain, R-E-I-N, I'm a permanent king. Cause you pray for the water till you started drowning the storm that I bring. They debate the top 5, it's a tired-ass discussion. The Mount Rushmore, this rap shit's a foregone conclusion. Problem is, all 4 faces are just me in my prime. The 5th one's me now, looking back, carving over rum in my spare time. So this ain't a warning shot, this is the eulogy read. Every rapper who thought that the king was asleep in his bed. You wanted the crown, I melted it down, injected the gold in my veins. The throne isn't mine, I possess it, it's part of my mortal remains. One more for the roll, let's call this the epilogue. This ain't for the radio spin or the TikTok clog. This is for the kid in the back with headphones on, dissecting the schematic, while the rest of these clones are making noise that's less impactful than static. Every bar's a brick, I'm building something monolithic. They just throw paint at a wall and pray to God that some of it's sticking. They wanna know my secret, the source of the magic, the method. I tell them I'm just a stenographer, my music's apocalyptic. I just pin what I'm witnessing, Lex sex in the boardroom of sweating, looking at the data and the charts. They want a 3-minute song full of hooks that'll tear the pop charts apart. They're screaming where's the return, we need to see some quarterly profit. But my vision's 2020, I see the adventure falling there with this office coming. I see the fans who can spot a fake, I see the ones who can tell what is timeless. So I don't gotta explain why the streets all call me a prophet. See, one is for the fortune, the other's for the fortunate who see the truth. So let them count their money, I'm counting down the seconds till they're obsolete. Poof, poof.